Have you ever tried running away from something you knew you had to do? Well, let me tell you about Jonah, who tried to run away from God himself, and trust me, that didn't work out quite as he planned. Picture this. God comes to Jonah with a mission. Go to Nineveh, this huge, wicked city, and tell them to change their ways. But Jonah, he wasn't having any of it. Instead of heading east to Nineveh, he books a ticket on the first ship heading west to Tarshish. Talk about taking the long way around. But here's where things get interesting. The sea suddenly turns violent. We're talking massive waves, howling winds, the whole works. The sailors are terrified, throwing cargo overboard, praying to their gods, doing anything they can think of to save themselves. And where's Jonah during all this chaos? Fast asleep below deck. When the crew finally wakes him up, they're all playing detective, trying to figure out who brought this disaster upon them. Jonah, feeling guilty, admits it's his fault. He tells them he's running from God, and the only way to calm the storm is to throw him overboard. Can you imagine making that confession? The sailors, good folks that they were, tried everything else first. But when nothing worked, they reluctantly tossed Jonah into the raging sea. And just like that, the storm stopped. But Jonah's adventure, it was just beginning. God had prepared a giant fish, some call it a whale, to swallow Jonah whole. Now imagine spending 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of a fish. The darkness, the smell, the loneliness. It gave Jonah plenty of time to think about his choices. Finally, he did what he probably should have done in the first place. He prayed and repented. After 3 days, the fish spewed Jonah onto dry land. And let me tell you, he looked different. His clothes were bleached white from the fish's stomach acids. Talk about a dramatic makeover. But more importantly, his heart had changed. This time, when God told him to go to Nineveh, Jonah didn't book a ticket in the opposite direction. He went straight there and delivered God's message. And here's the amazing part. The people of Nineveh actually listened. The whole city repented and turned to God. You know, sometimes the longest way around is actually the path we need to take to learn our most important lessons. Jonah's story teaches us that you can't outrun your destiny or God. Sometimes what we're running from is exactly what we need to run toward. So next time you feel like running away from something important, remember Jonah. Sometimes it's better to face your challenges head on. It's certainly better than spending 3 days in a fish's belly.